Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Brimstone and Treacle, 1982. This is going to be another Brit flick. I really love this movie. I give it 5 out of 5 stars, mainly for the acting. It's got Sting, the great Denholm, Elliott, and catatonic invalid Suzanna Hamilton. 2 years prior to her great performance, 1984, where she's got that bony chest, butch hairdo, and hairy armpits. She's like a white Chinese woman in 1984. In this one, she's got long hair, and she shaved her body. She looks more like a 1982 teenager, or maybe 20 something. I don't know how old she is in this one, but she looks about 10 years older than I was. Anyway, she looks a lot different than 1984. Let me just put it to you that way. I love this movie for the great acting performances, mainly. Sting plays a devilish fiend, a trickster who manipulates his way into household where the couple is having marital problems, and the daughter was involved in an auto accident. That's why she's a catatonic invalid. Actually, you get to see inside her mind and her father's mind, all the skeletons in his closet, so to speak. You can see he had sex with this woman. I'm not sure where she came from or what her background is, but he's having an affair. Daughter walks in, sees her on top of Denholm Elliott, her dad. And then she runs away horrified right into a 18-wheeler type truck. And that's her flashback. That's Denholm Elliott's flashback. He's having trouble sleeping because I guess he's worried that she might wake up. He rejects God, even though he's the publisher of evangelical hymns. His wife is kind of a ditzy kind of house mother, I guess. Kind of an anachronism. She takes care of her daughter because I guess they don't want to pay for a we call it at-home nurse, I guess. So Sting cleverly tries to fill that role. He's got this stick where he bumps into people on the street. And he says, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a few years." And he tries to remember their name. It's a trick he pulls. At first, Denholm Elliott isn't falling for it, but I guess Sting got his wallet, followed him home, and started appealing to his wife mostly. So he's pretending to be like a caretaker guy. Manages to spend the night in Suzanna Hamilton's old bed. She's got a hospital bed downstairs, and she keeps twitching and making funny sounds. I guess Denholm Elliott wanted to have some kind of incestual rape relation with his daughter. Maybe that's why his daughter was so angry when she saw him with another woman. I'm not sure what that's all about. But the flashbacks in her head are mainly about dancing with some guy at some club. So Sting says that he remembers Suzanna Hamilton from when they were in art school or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, there are some plot details that are missing, obviously. I guess they wanted to make it a short movie. The television version on BBC got banned in 1976. It also stars Denholm Elliott, and it didn't get released until 11 years later, I guess. So there's that also. I haven't seen the BBC version, but knowing Denholm Elliott's work, I'm sure it's equally as good, if not better. So that would be interesting to see. This is an MGM release, I guess, the movie. And not sure why both the movie and the television show are available on YouTube, but I posted the trailer in the description box. I don't want to assume that everything MGM is, public domain stuff, but it sure seems like it. At least a lot of people post the MGM United Artists on YouTube. I don't know if it's legal to do that due to copyright infringement. Who knows? But people do it all the time, I guess. I'm not going to post the link on my in the description box. You can search for it on YouTube yourself if you want. I usually have a better idea if something is in public domain if it's on Netflix streaming, because that's where all the crap is. But anyways, enough about public domain. I think I've beaten the dead horse enough times on this channel. It's 4 a.m. and I'm having trouble sleeping again. It's not due to coffee or alcohol, because I gave up that stuff around Easter time, doing my Catholic thing. But just had interruptions with sleep. I guess my schedule changed with my son. I hadn't seen him for a week. My ex-wife kidnapped him to Southern California for her birthday. And then I got extra time with them this week, so I have them from 5 to 7 on 3 weekdays instead of 2 weekdays, which is amazing that she actually worked out some kind of compromise outside of the legal system. I think it worked out to my benefit. I'm teaching them phonics and writing letters and stuff. So hopefully he'll get the hang of it, similar to his really good math skills. Kind of low English, high math kind of kid. But anyways, pretty cool that he's learning post preschool stuff already. And I hope he can progress a lot. What else can I say about this movie? There's an inexplicable scene where Sting is he's cross-dressing while the Go-Go's music is on. There's also music by the Police and Sting. There's an inexplicable scene where Denholm Elliott is having insomnia attack, thinking that Sting's going through Suzanna Hamilton's lingerie. But actually, it's much worse than that. Sting is raping Suzanna Hamilton a couple times. So I guess there's the jealousy factor, kind of love triangle thing going on. I don't know. It's bizarre, but Denholm Elliott has this fetish about going through his daughter's lingerie, and somehow he hates Sting. He keeps calling him the devil, which very well may be true. There's a lot of images of goblins and stuff in this. And Sting covers his ears when he hears the church bells. I'm not sure what he's doing around that religious place. And I don't know why they have gargoyles and goblins on these kind of institutions, but pretty cool imagery anyway. It's kind of a dark soap opera, I guess you would say. Great acting. One of the reviewers on Netflix got mad because the writer of the play, Dennis Potter, his name was spelled wrong. So I guess the Netflix reviewer kept calling Netflix to get fixed. And eventually they did get it fixed, but it took forever. How do you call Netflix to complain anyway? Never could figure that out. They don't really give you much information on their website other than, here's your movies, pick which one you want to see next, kind of thing. Yeah. It's like going into a video rental store with some teenager at Blockbuster who doesn't know anything about movies. Anyways. Netflix. Kind of a love-hate relationship, I guess. Yeah, I can watch hundreds of movies without having to waste my life savings with their monthly installment, like $20 a month or whatever it is, for 3 movies. The next one I got is Bulldog, Drummond's Bride. I guess I can thank Netflix for getting rid of Hollywood Video and Blockbuster brick and mortar. I always liked Hollywood Video because they had more cult movies, an entire section of cult movies. My mom used to have a house in Redwood City, and I just walk across the street to watch some VHS stuff with my first wife. We would just lock ourselves in the bedroom and watch the stuff all day. Eat unhealthy Target food stuff or Chinese fast food. I was right around the time when her dad was dying. And, when we watch Monster Vision at night, Joe Bob Briggs. Anyways, next up I've got Bulldog, Drummond's Bride, 1939. Only 57 minutes. John Howard. I don't know if that's the same guy who was in all the Bulldog Drummonds. Get the feeling like it's kind of a Charlie Chan type series where different people play the main character throughout the years, but I'm not sure. I don't even remember the name of the last Bulldog Drummond movie that I saw, but it was damn good. I know that. Kind of reminded me of the old serials of the time. 59 minutes, man. I can get through this Friday, I guess. Then I got Medea. Still waiting for Bruce Lee fights back from his grave. But I'm looking forward to Medea and Bulldog Drummond. Was it Bulldog Drummond's Bride? That would be pretty good. I wonder if this is an alpha video. Alpha video. I bet you it is. 1939. How much you want to bet this one's public domain? We'll see. Anyways, it was nice to see Britain, England, whatever you want to call it, in 1982. Sting kind of looks like Doctor Who from that time period. He's got the sweater and the. He looks well dressed, but he's just kind of. He doesn't really work. He just he's just out there to take advantage of disabled person, and she's not really in a coma. She just kind of suffering from trauma, I guess. The trauma of seeing her father. I guess she really loved each other, but kind of betrayed her by cheating on mom. And maybe even her. Who knows? It's kind of a lot of unanswered questions in this one. Skeletons in the closet, dirty linen type stuff. It's like a dark soap opera, like I said. Um, it didn't surprise me that it was on BBC, but it did surprise me that it didn't get shown for 11 years because of the salacious content. There's one scene where Denholm Elliott purposefully mistreats women just because he's trying to get revenge on his little concubine there, and he thinks all women are sluts. I guess he's he's really hating life and hating women in particular. Uh, I guess that's why he's so afraid of his daughter regaining consciousness. Keeps denying that prayers don't work and keeps saying that she'll never snap out of it. But there's a pretty cool ending. It wasn't great, but it was decent. I love Suzanna Hamilton in 1984, as I mentioned before. I had a crush on her when I was much younger. I had 1984 on VHS before my ex-wife took it, but yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite movies, mainly because she's in it and John Hurt, Richard Burton, three great actors. So I guess if you get three great actors in a film from Great Britain, uh, early to mid 1980s, doing pretty good. So check this one out. Later.